That is an oldie but fucking goodie, my folks. Yo, that is amazing. All time low, Maria. What have you been all my life? And I saw and heard that mix on Instagram, and it worked so well. I think a lot of e- not emo stuff, but like the 2000s bands, the Newfound Glories, the AFIs, the name, who else? 3 Days Grace. You could do it with EDM, and it works flawlessly. But hi, everyone. Welcome to the latest edition of The Huggy Show with me, Huggy. So, there is a lot that I have seen over the course of the past week. Um, there have been rumors. There have been rumors of a Wall Smashers episode that may come over that may come the tonight at 7:30 EST. And if that's the case, you guys should all watch. It'll be fantastic per usual with the great and powerful Bawick, Maggot, Byrne, and Reese. Now, I ain't gonna go on it like you got. I ain't going. For my reason is it's a fucking Saturday. Why am I gonna waste time going on Wall Smashers for what? To what? To to talk about stuff that was already been talked about? I'm good. I'm fine. That's great. Fantastic. God bless. But I do hope because I know that I did tell Bawick it's okay that you could talk about the situation. It's fine. I'm not gonna get hurt by it. It's hell. The situation has been talked about ad nauseum on from a wallbanger. So why what difference does it make with that? But so this is no different. And then someone told me maybe just maybe either we might cover it, which you may have to pay to see it because you know how those boys roll. Once you get a little bit of 2,000 donations in them, the fucking goblin comes up and starts spurting out, starts spurting on it. But hey, you know, hey, if you want to pay money to see criticisms of dear old Huggy, by all means, give them your money. Pay pay for the criticism that you're gonna be hearing from other people, if there is gonna be any criticisms. Speaking of it, but also on the local universe side, big things happened. Becky came back, and Becky shaved her head as punishment for all her transgressions. Now, ladies and gentlemen of my community, let me be totally frank here. And I'm gonna be working on covering that the best way I can. That one in the Tina versus oh, I just talk about stuff, Evil Unicorn, that, and also I do local stuff as well too, which I'm getting in a little bit. So for those that I think lately I've been popping on people's homepages because of local stuff, and it's been doing great. So Becky Boop crashes out a lot, and she fucked up on something, and she got punished. So her punishment was that she had to shave her head. Now, folks, I need y'all to vibe with me here. There has been criticisms galore about. There's been criticisms galore about Becky. I mean, about Lol overall being scripted like a reality show. Now, we have to keep in mind
that supreme over everyone in this school. I am the golden god of this
thank
place.
You for the sub.
I reign supreme.
I appreciate it. I love that sub thing. Thank you so much for the sub, Earl. But the thing is that regardless of the fact, it is so fucking hard to publicly shave your head in front of people where they're essentially laughing at you and fucking ridiculing you. You shaved your head. It doesn't matter if, like, no amount of money, in my personal belief, ladies and gentlemen, can ever pay the emotional tax of shaving your head in front of other people. Let's be honest, when Boogie, quote unquote, got tattooed on his cheek with the liar thing, it wasn't a fucking tattoo. It rubbed off. Like, that wasn't a punishment. This is permanent. Like, this really happened. And sure, she could put the wig on. She could, like, play it off like, oh, I'm back. The fact that you had to be put in a position to shave your head for a fucking show, you must be getting paid a lot of money. That's number one. And number two, the fact that you have to be a fucking puppets for Keemstar, that you have to, like, go to Fat Kim, get shot with BB guns and paintball guns, and have Tina go off the radar on shit. Fucking Becky out, kid behind the camera, brings up bullshit about him and Bridget's underage affair. Becky crying every other fucking time, claiming that it's all real, her tears are real, but then, at this point, it becomes emotional manipulation, not on a couple of levels. It's emotional manipulation when we come to this Becky Boop stuff, because as the audience, can we honestly say that this is fake? And if it is fake, are we okay to laugh at this? Are we okay to laugh at the humiliation of a woman for what? And of course, there's going to be donations out of the wazoo trying to put a band-aid on the fact that a woman shaved her fucking head in front of thousands upon thousands of people, now has to live for a period of time knowing the fact that she shaved her head and people know it's a fucking wig. She had beautiful fucking hair, ladies and gentlemen. Becky was a beautiful fucking girl. But now she shaved her fucking head for a show that was so easily to fucking go and give her was so easy to kick her off and then bring her back. Like, this show is nothing but going, firing people, not firing people. I'm gonna fire Boogie because of the cancer stuff, and I don't want to fire Boogie because he is profitable, I guess. The fact that the only person that got taken out, legitimately speaking, was Tommy. Tommy got kicked. Tommy fucking left. There was no yo-yoing. Because I think Tommy knew for the fact that Keem is full of shit at times. He's too old to deal with this back and forth yo-yoing shit. I still argue that Tommy could have been a stabilizer for those two knuckleheads. But now that, people are having to resort to nonsense, it becomes a P.T. Barnum act. Because the fat cam stuff is like, I think it's like close to the ceiling that Local Live could get to. Now, here's the thing. Do I think that... Hold on one second. I need to fix this. There you go. The thing is that when it comes to this whole thing, there's going to get to a point where someone has to do something drastic that someone might get legitimately hurt. Now we have emotional scarring with Becky. Who knows what will happen? Hell, people freak the fuck out when one of the moms of Mafia Milkers fucking pretended to be drunk on stream after fucking sobriety. It got to a point that people had to resort to faking breaking sobriety to get a cheap laugh, and also the fact that kids behind the camera was so fucking tone deaf of the whole thing that he kicked out one of their biggest supporters ever. That's where we get into this point with Local Live. It's like it's becoming a shit show. It's becoming a shit show that has slowly evolved into this shit is not this is a nice show. Let's watch it. The first episode comes on. Oh, okay, Boogie, Wings, Tommy, and it slowly but surely it crescendoed into the whole arc with the whole cancer stuff. Everyone was like getting to it, but then the fucking fact that the ending or the result was getting dragged on so much, and it got to a point where we got the ending. But then it seemed like the writers of Local Live was like, fuck this, let's scrap this, who cares? Let's just fake fucking him leaving, not leaving, and then let's make him give him a fake tattoo, and the fact that let's make him get people to throw war balloons at him, and like in a corner of his state, a corner of a street in his state, where no one really did anything to him, no one fucking beat him, because I figured in my mind, like, you're in the streets and you lied about cancer, and no one wanted to say, hey, you know, I think a piece of shit, I would figure there'd be a more vitriol to the whole thing, but whatever. So I got to a point where it's like it got into a lull and like it was business as usual, and then they started to introduce more characters in it. Xylee, Billy the Fridge, Becky, the Mafia Miracles people, Locale Aussie now. Fucking you had Roxy, you had more of these people coming in to, I guess, crutch the main show of that's devoid of anything entertaining. Like the fact they hired Tina to be a part of it was Tina should have been part of the main cast because Tina don't give a fuck. Like for the fact that Tina's on Locale Queens at one point, Tina should have been on the main thing and said fuck everything else. Like you could kind of cut, you could keep Locale Rewind, but everything else to me is not beneficial. So so now it's getting to a point now we have to take everything on the road, and then we would have to go and take this to fan cam and then humiliate a woman and having her shave her beautiful long hair like some Rapunzel shit. And people having to donate out of fucking pity and sadness for this woman who is like, I guess wants to be accepted. So it's like there are locales in the fucking wild, ladies and gentlemen, that you don't need to poke and prod with a cow prod to get content out of. My dear friend, my fucking second in command, as I would like to say, Callisto, fucking shows me a wealth of fucking locales. Like, he could bring on like Cyrax, Shani for Christ, those people you put them on the camera and just have Boogie and fucking Wings interact with those fucking psychopaths. You have something there, but no, you're putting the air of it being scripted so fucking badly that where are we going to go to next on this? What's next? Is someone going to be set on fire? Is someone going to actually get punched in the face? Is someone going to get stabbed? Is someone going to like legitimately get fired? Is Boogie going to commit Sudoku on some Bud Dwyer shit? Because he's still fucking fantasizing about that fucking shit. Like I saw in a random fucking thing that, oh, I saw a thing about suicide too. So maybe we might have a fucking bloody finale like on the Red Wedding. So who knows? The more crazy shit you do, the more people expect you to push the envelope, push the bar, push the tension to 11. Because if now you go back to randomly Boogie is sad, Wings is whatever, fucking the fucking Mafia Miracles is infighting, Tina's a fucking whatever, and it's business as usual, it's gonna get boring. Really, it is. Now I, for one, am enjoying the fact that I am able to edit these clips down, allow the public to see things in this much condensed, in content fashion, without having to blubber through fucking 3 fucking hours of content, just so you could have, just so you could get that one modicum of what you wanted. exactly. But that's what, and mind you, Becky, like I said, Becky could go out on her own and do a show on her own. She could do it. Like, I don't understand why Becky doesn't do that. Truly, I don't. Most of these people could do it. Boogie has, I think, Tourette's in his mind because he's like, oh, I could stream on Twitch, but he does it because he's afraid what comes out of his mouth because he doesn't have a filter from his mouth. He, when I say don't let a child do a man's job, most of these people are children, except for Billy and fucking Xylee, because those two are insane compared to everyone else. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, Latitty too. That's another locale you could put get that king could put on. Latitty. You could fund the crazy instead of manufacturing the crazy. I'm just saying. So, like I said, with me going through my fasting, me going through my good boy phase, me doing Ramadan, trying to like trying to do this challenge and stuff, trying to not be so cold and heartless. You know, it's tough. It's tough, and I in you not eating for 13 to 14 hours and then having to deal with internet nonsense is crazy. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, it's always good to have people by your side who can assist you in becoming better. Like I think right now I'm at like five something. I'm at the 500 sub. I'm at the point of getting monetized. I am very happy about that. Because if this channel gets monetized, super chats are gonna be a fucking thing. Fucking, we're gonna get, banners. We're gonna get lots of other stuff. Unlike, and again, not again. I have nothing against locale. Locale could be whatever it is you want to be. I'm just saying there could be a limit to it. But for me, when I get the notification that yes, Huggy, you are monetized, uh, I will ask the community to give me ideas what they want memberships to be. What you would like the memberships to be. Like, would you want it to be like Q&A? Would you want me to have like certain things? Would you want me to have like special content? We'll see. We shall see. I might even put up oldies but goodies that have been successful. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just put the memberships as something just to support me, and that's it. Just constant, like it's like a Twitch sub in a way, which I've had one time on my Twitch thing, but that's not here or there. Anyways, the thing is that uh the thing is that you again when it comes to content, I'm very excited about what's gonna be coming down the pipeline when it comes to content. I want to see what the aftermath of this Becky Boop shaved head um Shane and not Shane O'Connor with that bald woman, the singer Seattle Khan, I think, and I can't pronounce as excuse me. We'll see. Like we'll see how that goes. Um, Now, there was something. So we covered what may happen tonight. Wall Smasher could do whatever. They could hand a fucking banner, fucking with a fucking target, be like, "Hey, shoot Huggy for mentioning something that may have happened, that could have happened, but again, because I said to Slug, everything got shitted on, and then everyone's making theories about, oh, he must did it because he was salty about and he must be salty about this. He was a slip of the tongue. There were people there that were there. That could testify to this. It wasn't just me, it's like by myself. But that's not here or there. Then this whole Giving Ann situation. I hope Giving Ann gets so much momentum from this controversy. Like, oh my god. I hope he gets all the benefits. But again, that's him. That's him. So that's fine, I guess. But there was something cute. There's something funny I wanted to ask, since there's a few people here. If you guys are doing a pizza party, right? In your guys' professional opinion, how many pies of pizza would you buy for your staff? And just to argue, let's just say you had maybe 50 people in your office building. Okay? How many pies of pizza would you buy? Because here's the thing. Someone bought. So there was a situation on the radio where there's a tradition during March Madness where it's a big basketball tournament, right? There's a tradition where certain people would buy, pizzas for the office. A dozen. See, that's smart. A dozen. Now I'm not gonna say with toppings because that's a little too. That's like you need to take a fucking pulse of the thing. Most people would do pepperoni, mushrooms, regular. If you want to get fancy, if I'm being 2 dozen, if I'm being a good host, look at that. Homeboy decided to buy 3 pizzas that ended up being medium pizzas for 50 people. And it's like, look, you have to take into account how many people you have in your stop. You also have to take into account where you're getting the pizzas for. That's too much meat for 50 people. Fucking Kia. Listen, I like people like pepperoni, people like buffalo chicken, people like mushrooms, people like whatever. Like some people would do Hawaiian parts, but look, if you're in New York and you're hosting a party in New York, look, I'll put it to you like this: if let's just say in the near future, if there is like a TwitchCon, a VidCon, and they could host that type of event at the Jacob Javits Center in downtown Manhattan, if let's just say that happened, the group of people I know that either do Twitch or VidCon, I will gather them all together And I'd be like, listen, follow me. I know where to go for food. I would take them to Prince Street Pizza for that sexy food. I could take them to, if they want pizza, right? Like that's numero uno, whatever the case is, right? Like, if you need to know where the pizza spots are, and you need to know what people say are, right? So I find it a lot like it got reconciled because Homeboy decided to give his credit card to hold on. Oh, hold on. God. Did I charge my phone? I know it's not charged yet. Hold on, I got messages. Hold on, what the fuck? Hold on, people are texting me. Was it you or who was this? Oh, it's you. Okay. Oh, I should. Oh. By the way, Daniel and Dave came back. Daniel and Dave hasn't. It's been around, but like Daniel and Dave did something hilarious. Oh, sorry. I just because I remember. Daniel and Dave was talking about how the Democrats wanted to push Bernie Sanders and AOC as the Democratic ticket for 2028. I'm like, listen, wait, hold on, wait. Bernie's not gonna listen. As much as I love Bernie, him from being Brooklyn, him being a fucking hard ass or whatnot. If Democrats wanted Bernie, they should not cut his legs off with the whole Hillary thing. That's my personal thing. Bernie was surging. Bernie had a message. Bernie was like the reverse Trump in some ways. People liked Bernie's thing about socialism, ec- economic equality, all this other stuff. But no, you wanted to go with Hillary, who has a past so checkered. She could have been the queen from fucking Alice in Wonderland. That's how bad it was. But now you're gonna try to run this man. I think he's like 80 something at this point, close to 90. And you're gonna run Alexandria oh AOC. I can't remember her last two last name. And there they know. I know where he leans. It's like, oh, that would be funny if they do decide to, as a last ditch effort, do that stuff. Now, granted, look, listen. People have argued and confronted me saying that, Huggy, sometimes the things you say politically, it's very leaning to a certain direction. And I'm like, listen, I'll be honest with you, it looks that way. I'm not going to deny that. But I will say this, that if you look at independent media, there are Democrats or former Democrats that just say, I can't deal with my party being so bad. I can't deal with this. I can't. It's impossible. And some people just are losing faith on this stuff. I'm being like, that's how I see it. I'm not saying Republicans are totally right, and I'm not saying they're God fearing. They're not apex, whatever. The terrorists are fucking everything up Because it's the most simplest thing ever. It doesn't look good when you're like, listen, I'm gonna force you to pay tariffs on my products because you're screwing me with your tariffs. All they're gonna do is the other side, like, okay, you're gonna make us pay for your shit. We're gonna make you pay for our shit. So there is not gonna be any type of dominant. Like, there's no way you're gonna make the other countries subservient to you with the tariffs. No one's gonna like back down from it. It's gonna cause inequality regards to buying goods. Hell, for me, like I think I said this in other streams, like I'm so fortunate to buy the things I needed to buy. Like I bought my GPU way before the fucking terrorists came about because everything is just so expensive. Extremely expensive. Like if you look at the new AMD cards, it's super expensive. So you have that. Then you have this whole thing with, and then you have peace talks, and you have the whatever the case is. But I've said with family, and I said this to whoever. The moment Trump gets the fucking peace, gets things signed, gets peace signed, it doesn't matter how much a piece of shit he is. If he gets those victories, that's gonna embolden the fucking legacy of him. Okay? So the thing is that it's not about who's right, who's wrong. It's about playing the popular contest. And the most popular thing, and I feel as though there's certain politicians that don't play that. And in order for there to be change, we, the people, have to institute the change. But also, we have to we have to make sure our politicians play ball too. Because here's the thing, everyone is in the mud. My friend Cal said this says this a lot. Stop playing in the mud, Huggy. Stop playing in the mud. Because you're playing in the mud, you're going to get dirty. Guess what? Everyone is dirty. Everyone gets paid off. Everyone has financial interest on the tax cuts, on everything and anything that regarding the economy. So in a way, they're saying we don't like you for your policies, but there'll be some things that they'll be quietly supporting because it lines their pockets. Always remember something, that if your party is not playing the popular game good, if you're not playing the popular game, you're not playing the game at all. Regardless if it's right or wrong. People love popular shit. If tomorrow fucking the president said here's free BJs and lollipops, everyone would be bowing down to this man. If they gave it's like that Patton the Patton Oswalt sketch where he said that shit. If Obama gave BJs and lollipops, even the racists would be like, I like that man. It's all about being popular. But when you look around and then you see nothing changes, people will excuse the travesties, the horrors, the injustices for tchotchkes, for nice things. Oh, you're banning abortions on the whatever level. Oh, but you gave me a puppy. I'm gonna look at the puppy more than the fucking horrors behind the scenes. But again, this is just strictly opinion. This is not an immutable fact. There are people that could disagree with me on that premise as much as they want, and that's their right to do so. But again, if the Republicans are playing the popular game, people are gonna go to the populist. And in my personal opinion, I don't know. except for Obama, I don't know if there's anyone else that's played the popular game this well. And God help it, but again, that's my whole point of view on it. It's just like anything in life. If you play the popular game, if you people on YouTube do trends, that's a popular game. People that assist your needs, that's a popular thing. It's all about being popular. It's all about being liked. It's all about what have you done for me lately, type of thing. So that's how I see it. So with Aaron Dave doing that whole fucking AOC, the I think what did he say? Oh fuck, I forgot the tweet. 1 second. One second. I'm trying to see what the mummy and the dumb. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, the if that's what they're running with, that would be fantastic if that's the case. Um, but I just kind of laughed at that shit about that. But I just hope for the best for the country. I really do. I want things to be stabilized and not be so fucked and be so um crazy because a lot of people that the layoffs is happening, the IRS is getting destroyed, the government workers or like, and again that's the other thing about populist stuff. If you kind of show that, hey, we have things here that are taking money away from you that has nothing to do with the country, people are just going to gravitate towards that. This is not right wing, left wing. This is just, hey, we found this one little thing. We're gonna make it. We're gonna publicize it, and then once we publicize it, oh, that's right. You do whatever you want, Elon. Do whatever you want, child. Make this right, and then they'll just go in and just schism the whole thing. But in any case, uh, so with that being said, the for tonight, I hope you guys watch what World Smash is. Give them your love, give them your support, help them give them numbers. Get them to a thing, but and see what they say and see how you feel about the whole situation. Because if there's new information, please let me know. Because I sure as shit don't know what other new information there can be. I will try to still work on the. I'm going to be working on local stuff. Hopefully, get things by sometime, either this weekend or this week. I may stream tonight. We'll see. We'll see. So, with that being said, I hope everyone's doing well. I thank everyone for coming in. I thank you for my mods. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.